didn't realize to the end of the fight when I touched my face, dude. What it is, it's your boy, Mont. And you want me to? WA here with another story time. So this story time will be different from the other ones. I did my heartbreak ones, and I'm done with that. I'm not gonna stretch it. Even though I do have I think I have one more story I could do on that, but I'm gonna wait for that. I'm gonna wait because there's no point in me flooding y'all with story times and the same story time pretty much. So anyway, this story time is about my first fight, my first high school fight, because I had fights, earlier, elementary, 4th grade, but But look, today we are going to talk about my first high school fight, and this fight was just, it was the most avoidable fight. We didn't. Some nigga pride. What they say on the Boondocks? A nigga moment. Straight nigga moment. It was no point of fighting. I don't regret anything, so I don't say I regret it, but it was definitely avoidable. So, this all happened junior year. I'm a senior. You can't tell? I know. Anyway, it happened junior year around my birthday. No, it was later. It was later in May. It was May 31st, right? So, it was this one girl, we're going to call her Tobert. We're going to call her Tobert. Tobert was... Me and Tobert has been cool. We were mutual friends for a while now. We had a mutual friend. So, me and Tobert... It's a girl, so I don't know why I gave her the name Tobert. But me and Tobert were cool. And then one, let's say, just randomly, a few weeks before, before the day of the fight, me and Tobert, Tobert came to school with some crutches. Nobody really knew what happened with it. Tobert was really cool. She could take a joke. I wasn't saying anything crazy now. I wasn't calling her out her name or anything. So, Tobert was I seen Tobert in the library. I remember seeing her in the library a few weeks before, and I was like, why you crippled? Because she had the crutches on and a little boot, I think. So why you crippled? She, don't worry about it. But it was like a joking atmosphere. I kind of played too much, so I felt like it was a joking atmosphere. So I felt like it was a joking atmosphere. So I kind of went with it just to mess with her, cause she was cool. She was cool. So I did it again, right? And this time, I did it some more in the weeks just to keep going, messing with her and stuff. I didn't think it was too bad, So I guess more people were calling Tobert crippled and stuff, and I guess it started to get to her, from what I understand. And one day, so it was the end of school, the end of 7th hour. So it was 3. The time didn't really matter, but it was around 3, right? So I was with 2 acquaintances, because they're not really friends. They were never really we were never really friends. I was friends with one of the dudes. But anyway, so when I was with them, and we were just chilling, and we were just kind of finding something to do, because we didn't know what the move was after school. We were bored, nobody wanted to go home. I think, it was a Friday. Pretty sure it was a Friday. Yeah, it was. So May 30th, Friday, 2019. So we're just cooling. We're trying to figure out what the move was before, if we're gonna go to Chick-fil-A or something, right? So I see Tobert coming down the hallway. I don't say anything to her. I turn my head, right? And then my friend, let's call my friend. His name is Bob. Bob and Randy. Okay, so Bob looks at Tobert and he says, "Why you crippled?" Exact quotes. She said, some, don't worry about it, bitch. Or, yes. Some, don't worry about it, bitch. And he damn. Remind you, Bob doesn't talk, so this was completely out of character. I don't know what happened. And he looks at Tober and says, remember, Tober is a girl. He looks at her and he was like, well, shut the fuck up there, bitch. And we're like, damn, like, no. The acquaintances was laughing. And I was like, damn, that nigga bogus. Or something like that. So I kind of laughed. You could say that. So we, like, let's say 15 minutes later. Oh, no. She said, you gonna remember this. We're like, huh? What is she talking about? So we're like, all right. So a few minutes later, I go with my girl, and I'm still with the acquaintances, Bob and Randy. I hope his name is Randy. But look, so I'm still with them, and then we go to my locker. We go get my coat and stuff. Go get my hoodie or something. No, some shoes. I had some extra shoes or something. Anyway, we go get that, and then we come back, right? And then it's like, so how my high school is, it's pretty much a corner right here, and it's a class right there. So we come down the corner and turn to the right through another hallway, and we had just left Bob and Randy. Tell me why. We see Tober's older brother, right? Tober's older brother is like this. He pretty built. He a little short. I'm 6'1", so I'm 6'. Like a nigga 6'1" or 6 foot. Whatever one, I'll be that. I didn't like that. Alright, anyway. So we see him, and he walking across the corner with a whole trail of people. Had to be like 13 people. And they like, you seen Bob? Remember, we just came from right there with Bob. And I see these, like, all these people. No, I ain't see Bob. Lying so bad. So he like, oh, all right. So he walked past us, and I go back to talking to my girl, just cool, and feel me. And then you hear Tober say, he was laughing too. So I look back, I'm what? Like confused, cause I guess I was laughing. So I look back, and he looked back. Oh, you thought that was funny? You can ask. No. You can't really ask anybody. You can ask anybody that was there, but you can mostly ask ASJJ because he was there. This before me and him was cool though. Like we were cool. I just knew him for a minute. But this before that nigga was like my brother. Listen. So I looked at him like I don't know what happened. It was a nigga moment. I swear. I looked at that nigga and was like, thought that shit was hilarious. Everybody like, whoa. And some niggas was laughing. Like the niggas, I was cool with some of the niggas that were there too. And they were like, whoa. Some. So I'm like, he like, what's up to it then? It's whatever. So we were going to fight in the school, but his homies like, ain't nobody about to break this up. Take this outside. So we like, oh, okay. So he grabbed his stuff, I grabbed my stuff, and my girl was telling me not to fight. And I remember, cause I kind of knew then, like I wasn't mad or anything. Like I was literally just cooling. I was feeling good. I was feeling, usual me, usual Friday me, just ready to go home, get on the game or something. Feel me? So she was like, don't fight. It's no point. What are y'all even fighting for? She was like getting mad. So we will walk around the corner into like, it's pretty much an open space by the field house, right? It's like real open and stuff. It's like nobody's really gonna come over there and see us. They could see us from some windows, but nobody's ever in the class. So we go over there, and then right before we fight, like we get our stance, Oh, it's a video too. So right before we fight, I need some shoes because he had on some slides. I remember. So somebody give him some shoes. He switch out some shoes, and then we start to putting them dukes up, my nigga. Like, so he asked me if there was like no wrestling. I'm not gonna lie, my nigga, not the wrestling, but I still get down there. You feel me? Anyways, so we start fighting. It boop, boop, boop. I slip. When I slipped, my nigga, I was about to trip. Ooh, you don't know how you know, like hurt I was like that. I slipped. Or I don't know. Some people say he made me fall. That's what y'all. That's between y'all to decide, cause the video's in here. So I slipped. He made me fall. Call it what you want. And he instantly rushed me. Whoa, start guarding my head and stuff. Then I get up, and he tried to like throw an uppercut in it. That missed. All right, it like, but still. He tried to get me with that one. He did try to get me with that one. That was some real smart stuff. Feel me? So after that, whoa, this a fight. Like, you feel me? Like, we ain't about to sit here and play. I instantly rushing it. Boop, 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 boop. Straight headshots. Do-rag and everything. Fumbling. Abort mission. Listen. So after that, we kind of like slow it down. You can hear his sister, I think, in the background, right? In the background talking about some. I'll play it so y'all can hear it. All right, if y'all can't hear it, y'all can. So pretty much, and boy, if you don't get
a few moments later,
150 next month, we're on the way. Feel me? On the way. But listen, so they break up the fight, and I have like this gash right here. I wish I had pictures. I do not have pictures of that, but it was a hole like right here, and it's from like this suit, like going into my thing after I fell, right? My nigga, that bitch looks so bad, like horrible. Oh my, awful, my nigga. And I didn't realize to the end of the fight when I touched my face, dude. So after that, we shook hands, because like it wasn't like we were mad. It was more of like I disrespected him because I felt like he was gonna disrespect me or disrespecting me. A nigga moment. I respect him. I think he respect me. I don't know. Anyway, so after that, I go to the bathroom with my girl, and she is pissed at me. Like, she don't even want to look at me because of the hole and stuff. And like, meanwhile, I swear to God, right hand up to God, I'm sitting there like laughing, my nigga. Like, I felt stupid for doing it because I knew we didn't have to do it, and there was no point of really doing it. But then I'm like putting the blood right here, and I text my mom and I tell her I got in a fight, and my mouth was bleeding and stuff. So right after that, we go home. Nigga. My dad was on straight ass. He was trying to figure out whoever did this. He was on straight ass.
Mess with her, Glock is steady icky, I swear I be steady pressing her. Niggas run like pussy cats, this why I'm finna wet them up. Niggas distressed, I get the skinny jean to stress him out. This nigga say he tone 50, yo Brody, go check him out. These fists do work, get your nigga work. Hit so many times with adversity, niggas never hurt.